do have one more message for people. If this is not your thing, why are you clicking on to the video? I had a person write this paragraph talking about, well, this is why, this is nothing. Well, I guess it's nothing to somebody like you. But if this is not your thing, why are you sitting through the video? And why are you whining about it? Just leave and go listen to what you want to hear. It's that simple. Really, it really truly is. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises and glory go to the mighty one. Welcome, beloved brothers and sisters. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Give me a one if you can hear me. I believe you can't see me, but you can hear me. Beloved, it's raining so much. Oops. It's raining so much down there. It's been raining all day, and it's been raining all day, brethren. Oh, really? Can't chip this stuff. Oh, I was just gonna put it right there. It's been raining all day. It's flooded out there. Miami is flooded. It's flooded out there, man. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well now. We are going to talk about the great curse removal. I was just on the live with the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera concerning the planetary alignment. I was not aware. There you call? Okay. I was not aware of the several planetary alignment. Um, I just noticed that we all throughout the whole month of June that we are going to have the five planets align. For instance, the only we know we have seven planets, so to speak. I'm not talking about astronomy here. I'm talking about astrology, and I'm not talking about scientifically speaking. I'm talking about spiritually speaking. Spiritually speaking, there are seven main planets. Of course, the sun and the moon is not a planet, so to speak. However, yes, Chris Johnson, June 24th is a very big day. Is a very big day. If the people you're not into this, man, you may leave. You don't know the type of energy that's going to pop up in June the 24th, and you're gonna have to use this. If you don't, you're going to miss it for another thousand or whatever years. Now, five planet align. We know for a fact there are 7 days, and each of the days they have seven planets. For instance, we will begin with Sunday. Sunday, it is the sun. Monday, it is the moon. Now, the sun and the moon, of course, according to science, they are not planet, but spiritually speaking, they are. Sunday, Monday, the moon is on Monday. Now, we have the five main planets. The five main planets is Mars for Tuesday, Mercury for Wednesday, Jupiter for Thursday, Venus for Friday, Saturn for Saturday for this month. That's why this month is being so crazy. That's why the beginning, the end of this of May is crazy. That's why you have all those popcorn going on out there, and then it's still going on. Some dude went in a hospital, in another hospital again, and stopped stabbing people. He stabbed a doctor so bad that his guts spill out. There's so much stuff going on. I wanted to make a video, but tonight I think since it's raining out there, I may have to come to do the one just report because there's so much going on. Another popcorn pop up in a parking lot. 9 people got hit. It's just nonstop, and it's not going to stop, man. Now you got 5 main planets, okay, that are going to be aligned for the whole month of June. What does that mean? It mean energy. It mean a lot of energy is coming. And brothers, sisters, I was praying and asking the mighty one for certain things, and and he put it on my mind to release this information. Now it's in your hand. We cannot wait for the people now. For now on, every time we're doing a fast, we will supercharge it with a white candle. Do you understand me? Every time we're doing a fast, we're going to supercharge them. We're going to do the fast much more often now. For instance, we're calling a fast for the 9th and also for the one in the moon. The moon, the 14th. We're calling the fast on the next Thursday coming out. It's gonna be the 9th. The 9th, we're calling the fast the Great Removal Fast. Always supercharge your candle. Open the four corner, supercharge it. Call up the spirits that are up to come down, and the spirit that are down to come up. Light it up. Let it burn the whole day. Every time we're going to fast. Now you're gonna have to do this before. You can do this before the sunrise, before the portal open. So your message will be right there the moment the sun open the portal. Boom, right there. This is express. This is a tape recorder, so to speak. Now, on the 14, according to the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera, please somebody double check that. We will have a full moon, aka the strawberry moon. All of you get a red candle. Victory. We will fast and pray. Well, 14, we really don't need to fast, but we will pray. All of you before the sunrise, wherever you are, victory, your red candle. Charge it, supercharge it, pray for victory. Victory for our people, victory for the Most High God Almighty. You might want to buy a special black candle. You're gonna put this one someplace. When we have that somewhat the we will have a solar eclipse somewhere in October. We will do reparation or sweet blood. Either you give us everything that you owe, or your sweet blood going to spill all over this land. We're going to supercharge this black candle and supercharge it with the moon. Give it all, or we take all. Either way is fine with us. Children don't play with fire. Kids play with toys. If you ain't about that life, leave. This is not for you. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Let me check on the site if there is the instruction to supercharge the candle. We're probably going to have to make a Mm, let me see. No, the brother haven't make it yet. You might want to watch the video that we released yesterday. This isn't no joke, man. We ain't got time for joking and wait for people here. This is no mockery. This isn't no mockery. For now on, every time you're praying for the nation, because you are the forces, the others want to play, the others want to talk, the others want to negotiate. We do not play, we do not talk, we do not negotiate here. You do as we said, Selah, so be it, according to the mighty one will. Thank you, beloved Miss Kim. Beloved, I think yesterday a lot of people gave. I was not aware of that when I was praying with my eyes closed. And I'm asking the nation, forgive me if I didn't say thank you to all of very kind. Some people sent some very kind stuff to me in the mail. Thank you very much to all of you that wish to send. You can send. If I haven't read your kind letters, we got a very magnificent letters here from one of the sister that had a dream with the beloved brother Abdullah Seer in the dream. The dolmen and stuff. Okay, everything is good. It's just I'm quite busy, and tonight I'll do the best that I can do to read it. Beloved, you have the power in your hand now. You know what to do. Again, let me re-say this. We will supercharge our white candle this Thursday. This Thursday, we'll supercharge our white candle for the great curse removal on the behalf of the nation. To remove it. Only the nation, only our people. We'll ask the mighty one to take away all the curses. Whether for 1/3, 2/3, take it away. Now, this month, June, it's all about alignment. There's a massive, infinite amount of energy that are coming. On the 14th, you can get either a white candle or a red candle. The red symbolize victory. You will supercharge his victory on the behalf of the nation. We will pray for the mighty one to seal and give us victory over the enemy. Then, just in case if I'm not here or something happened, the solar eclipse that we have coming up, we will supercharge our black candle straight up for judgment, total judgment. It will be the reparation. Give it all or your sweet wine. For everyone that spill our sweet wine, yours will be spilled 10 times, tenfold. Kids do not play with fire. Children play with toys. If this isn't yours, if you're not about that life, please leave. Do you understand what I'm saying here? This is not a joke. This isn't a joke. If you're not about that life, man, stand down. Stand down. If you ain't about this, stand down. If you're the people that like to be in pain all the time, you never want to fight back, this is not for you. Stand down. For now on, every fast that we said out there, supercharge it. Every time there is an energy, a CME coming, let the nation know because I don't really keep up with those things. Anytime there's a massive CME coming, one of you, it is your duty. to follow the people that look at the skies. If anything is coming, or any energy is coming, or any planetary alignment, any full moon, it is your duty to let the nation know so we can supercharge our candle and blast people off. One last time, children, don't play with fire. Don't worry about those skin folk pushing against. All of them will be in this too. All of them will be gone. That is why we need to drop those dead weight. That is why we don't need a big group of people. We need a small group of people. But remember, you have the knowledge of astrology now. Anytime you're going to do something, supercharge it with the energy of the stars. The so-called people that stand against reparation, that stand against our people, don't worry about them. They are in the same category. All of them will be gone. This isn't no joke, brethren. I'm dead serious. Understand this. According to the beloved sister Lisa Cabral, I was listening to the video before I came here. June the 24th. Now, listen well. This June the 24th, okay? There will be the alignment, the five planetary alignments gonna stay for the whole month of June. If somebody you didn't get your hish together from this month, that's not on me. And that's not on us. On June the 24th, the moon would also involve in this alignment. That is the summer solstice. A massive portal is going to open. So much energy gonna get there. No time. Again, beloved, before June the 24th, they will do something that will distract the whole black community. Mark our words. Mark our words. Once this massive amount of energy is going to coming, something will happen to a bunch of skin folk, and our people will lose their cool, and then they will go ahead and pay attention to it, and then they lose the focus, the energy pass, they miss it. No matter what happened, no matter what's going to happen, you must stay focused. By now, you should have at least 90% of the stuff you need for the 24th ready. You don't have the tabak, don't worry about that. That's not your concern right now. This is not what that is. You don't have it now, that's all right. You can always add it later on whenever you need it. I will advise you to get your parsley probably on the 21st, 22nd, or 23rd, or the same day, 24th. You can get it. Get yourself your black candles, two black candles. It can be anything. It can be indoors and outdoor black candle. That's all. This is probably our last homework, the supercharge, because we will focus on that. Woe unto you if you take this knowledge, this wisdom to commit wickedness. Woe unto you, you wicked men and women out there that will take this knowledge to hurt your brethren and your sister. Woe unto you if you use this knowledge for mockery. Woe unto you if you speak against the mighty one. In conclusion, so we will begin the prayer every single time we are calling a fast. Supercharge it before the sunrise, light it up. Now, you must be careful, brothers, okay? You must be careful that when you light your candle, you must have a designated place to burn it. Designated place mean you need as your sister sent me that was brilliant of her. She sent me her candle. She put it on a little piece of aluminum foil and put it on her stove. Okay, All right, put it somewhere. If any case it tilted or things, it won't catch on fire. Okay, if you can. If you can get somewhere safe, because the candle is going to burn for at least 10 hours, for at least 10 or 9 hours. It depends on what type of candle that you have. Make sure it's nowhere that it won't caught on fire. Okay. um that's why place it somewhere. It's good. Carefully place on a space that you know for a fact, even if something happened, it won't caught on fire. Okay. You can put it in like in a ceramic. I would advise uh he- earthen vessel, some type of copper or lead, or some type of ceramic tile. And I'm saying it's tile or vessel, any type of containers. Don't put it in plastic. Don't put it on top of wood. Don't put it anywhere like this. You might want to get one of those little stuff, clay pot. Thank you. Put it on a little clay pot and stuff. Beloved, let us begin. Let us pray, and then we will talk about certain things that are going on around the world. So we let the nation know that this thing is no joke. Great praise, great glory goes on to you, mighty one. Thank you. We come before you as ignorant fools. We come before you to seek knowledge. We come before you to ask for your holy and sweet wisdom. We confess our horrible and terrible sin. We admit that we've done you wrong. We admit that we did everything backward. We did everything the wrong way. We come today, we ask you to give us your knowledge, and thank you for letting us know that the stars, the heavens, is in one accord with us. It is aligned. Doing those alignments, mighty one, we will use our power that you gave us to commit righteousness, to do righteousness, to bring love, affection, knowledge, wisdom, comprehension, and discernment in the midst of our people. Thank you for not for forgetting us. We are, however, going to petition and supplicating you in the spiritual realm this Thursday coming up for the removal of the great curse, the great removal, to remove it from us. We do understand slowly and surely you are doing that. The main thing we want to be removed is the blindness, is the spiritual blindness first, the mental blindness second, the physical blindness the last. Once we those things remove, the wisdom will settle and we'll know what to do. We do understand this is your fight, this is your army, and we are soldiers in pawn. We do understand that victory is set, but in our parts over here, we are not people that sit around and do nothing. We must act, we must pray, we must do everything that we can. We do indeed by right ask the enemy to give us what he owed us, but he had ignored us. No more. Is either they give all of them, we take all of them. Either way is fine. We will keep on praying. We will keep on asking. We understand that we have a fair amount of skin folk that are against your will, of course. And this is one of the main reasons why I always came in disagreement with our people. You have to understand not every so-called Israelites want freedom. You have to understand not every so-called Israelites want love and want our people to come in power. A lot of people, they love being under, they love being abused, they love being in wickedness, they love being nonsense, they love being doing stuff, they love doing wickedness, they just love it. Therefore, when you see certain things happen, a lot of those people perish. You don't mourn for them. You go to the mighty one, you thank him, you pray, you ask for clarification, because there is a lot that are enemies. They hate and despise you. They don't want anything to do to you. They love the enemy so much that they see themselves as the enemy. We give great glory unto the mighty one. We're going to keep and move forward. We must understand this battle is strictly spiritual, and we are the most spiritual people on this planet. We have the most powerful spiritual power. We must use it. Children don't play with fire, children play with toys and video games. If you're not about that life, stand down. You stand down. This is for the hardcore only. Almighty One, we respect and love and raise you above all forever. We see how the so-called popcorn, the sword is heavy in the midst. And of course, we gave multiple warning to Jews and Gentiles alike. We told them this thing is going to get worse. And at one point, it's going to be every day. Now you see it every week, every other week, or 2 or 3 times in the day. Now you're going to hit it every single day. Not only that, it will happen to you. That is why our people, we need to get in line. We need to activate our Gadites, so to speak. The so called Gadites are a form of protection. You need to activate yours. You need to gain something at least on you. When you walk somewhere, there's popcorn, nobody sees you. All this is a boiling pot. All this is a corn on the cob. All this is something. You need to do something because at this point right now, there's no time to sit down and pray for your enemy to change. At this point right now, there's no time for you to go to your enemy and ask him for a change. You must make this change. We are making this change. Mighty One, oh, hear us, mighty One. Holy, holy is thy name. Let your power descend in the midst of us. Send us the downloads. Yea, we are going to supplicate. We are going to petition you to remove this great curse that is upon our people that are blind, our people that are following books only, our people that not listening to you through their dreams, through their vision, through their life, through their experience, to their action, to the elders, to the masters. But yet they still want to listen to you through the enemies, through their conspiracy theories videos, to their nonsense, to their talks, to their politics, to their books. They refuse. We ask you to give us more knowledge, more wisdom, supreme knowledge, mighty wisdom, so we may rise on top and fulfill your prophecy. Selah, so be it. To the Holy Spirit, to the angels, to the ancestors, to the spirits, to all the souls, to all the benevolent lights, darkness that are out there that are working on our favor. We say thank you. And we have tasked you to go out there and remove all those curses, the spiritual blindness from our people. We task you to keep this month of June holy, to keep the alignment flowing, the energy flowing to us, so we may use this to get ourselves out of this hole. We pray that you will assist us diligently on June the 24th during the summer solstice and make sure that ourselves, our people, our nation will shine just like the sun, will reach its apex, its zenith, and break all chains of enslavement, all chain of slavery that we have in our mind, in our spiritual selves, in our physical selves, in our financial, economic self, in our educational self, in our healthy self. We task you to assist us, to be present with us, and make sure everything go well, nothing mess it up, everything done according to the mighty one's will, so we may receive the blessing and remove the curses from us. Selah, so be it. We give you the license to depart. May you go and do as our will, our wish do. Go and do those things and come back and give us the report so we may give the mighty one great praise, great glory. By the power of the mighty one vested in me, and he can take it anytime he felt like. I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, brothers and sisters. Go in peace. Now you have swords now. You know how to fight. Woe unto you that use this wisdom, this knowledge to commit wickedness. Woe and destruction unto you that mock this knowledge. Woe unto you, destruction unto you, if you use this wisdom to harm your brethren and harm your sister because of jealousy, because of nonsense. Aibobo, awoshinago. Thank you. Now, beloved, you can leave. We're going to discuss a few stuff as today is the Holy Shabbat, so to speak, for some of you. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Now, again, we are calling a holy fast for this June the 9th, Thursday, June the 9th. The fast will be with your white candle, supercharged, wax or non wax. Our beloved sister Maya, she has all the candle that I would advise you to get all the colors. You never know when you're gonna need the color. Somebody put her contact number in here for the people to order your white candle. It may not be not this one, but hers is a lot better because they are blessed and they are made out of the raw materials. Plus, above all, they came from Haiti. Why did I say this? Because anything that you get that came from the island, Haiti, the Caribbean, it's unco-op. It is blessed. It is supercharged. You don't need to do anything with it. Everything here is co-opted. Even our ley line here is so much people, so much things sucking on our ley line here, man. The church, government building, all sort of nonsense. But back home, those things are practically unused. There's a reason why Christopher Columbus landed there because the place is sacred. He know where it was going to come. There's a reason even the salt that come over there is very precious. And we are in the process and get your salt. Uh, we are in the process of getting more tobacco, but unfortunately, it will be after the 24th. We'll get you all the stuff that you need for now. One, every time you're fasting for anything, supercharge your candle, and you know how to do this. Now you know what to do. And the next coming up month, we will I'm in talk with the beloved brothers here. Some of you, you are working in a certain place. Some of you, you are, and you are more in danger than others because you literally walk with scum. You will need things to protect you. And the main thing the Gentile use is called firearms. To our ancestor, we call the bullets dust. We have one of the mighty ancestor. He has a code words that which I will not say here. He speak the bullets or dust. If you know the proper way to say this, anytime somebody fire to you, it's dust that in your shirt. See, they don't know how to fight they can fight anyway. All they can do is to shoot. They have the blessing of the sword. So therefore you need things, you will need blessed things. When something happened somewhere, there's a popcorn or AMS, you just chill. Nothing will happen to you. But however, we cannot, not only we cannot show you how to do this, we don't know how to do this properly. We have to see masters so they can make those things for you, and then we will send them to you. However, it's very difficult, and it's virtually impossible. So we will beg the nation to give us a little time. We're still working on certain things, and um, when it comes to knowledge, beloved, I have no choice of giving it out there. If something ever happened to me, so I won't fail my mission. So the most I would say, Why didn't you fulfill your mission? Why didn't you give this? Let me judge. I am the judge. You're not. I am the grand black judge. Let me judge. Your mission was to give the information and keep the people at peace. You didn't. That's why I said, man, for many for many weeks and months ago, it will come a time I won't give any disclaimer and disclosure. I'll just give it out there, and if you want to go ahead, you use this for your own vain gain. That's on you. Now, to explain what's going to happen out there this month, there is an alignment that will stay according to the video that the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera uploaded. If somebody can put the link over there so the nation can watch it, there are five planetary alignment. Now, what does that mean? It means that during this whole 30 days, 28 days or 27 days that we have in this month, there will be a constant flow of energy. We only have five so-called mystical planet. We have infinite amount of planet in this solar system. Infinite. It's not just 10 only. There are so much you can even count them in this system. Did you know all of those systems they are not limited to 9, 10, or 12 planets and stuff? Our ancestors just choose. You have infinite amount of planets out there in one system. In the solar system or our solar system, you have so much. It's not just 12 or 13. There are so many that the Gentiles they can't get there, or they don't know how to do those things. Now, the five main planet, of course, spiritually speaking, the sun is a planet, the moon is a planet. So Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn make seven. Now, what we have now is the five main planet. We have Mars align, Venus align, no, Mercury align, Jupiter align, Venus align, and Saturn align for the whole month. Now, when you have these planets pushing energy, you will use it. And on 24th, June the 24th, the summer solstice, the sun is going to be at its apex or its zenith, and the moon going to align. You're going to have seven planetary align that day at 12 o'clock. Brothers and sisters, if you're not doing what you need to do, this is on you. This is on you. You must ask for complete deliverance that day. You must ask for the restoration of your knowledge and your wisdom. To be fair, you will, after the 24th or from the rest of this year, you will see me online less and less. Again, I've been saying this for a while. Forgive me. Certain time, certain day, you may not see the prayers, but you do pray. Certain time you will see me. Certain time you will see other videos that I upload. Again, anytime we call a holy fast, it must be supercharged. The message must go before the sun rise. During the sun 12 after the sun, good. But the best time, which is, of course, the 10th hour. I'm asking the nation to forgive me for in advance. If you don't see me, I'm here, just busy. That is all. I will always read your kind email, your kind mail. Sometime you might see the community posts will I would tell you to keep your eyes on the community posts and the website, but the live will diminish a little. So I'll ask the nation, don't be mad with your beloved brother, your servant. It's just that's the way things is. We are moving, we're moving fast, and we have to do what needs to be done. Now, that was for the ninth. The 14th coming up. There will be a strawberry moon, so to speak. There will be a full moon. You need to get your red candle or your white candle, supercharge it for victory of all people, and do the same. Now you're going to get a special black candle for the solar eclipse that are coming. The solar eclipse that are coming in October. I'm not quite sure October when. It's gonna be reparation or your sweet wine. Either you give everything, including the clothes in your back, the land, the books, the technology that you don't know how to use, you have no idea what they are, our power, everything, or your sweet wine. You spill our sweet wine, yours will be spilled tenfold. Where others are doing political, we're not about politically. No, politically we can beat you, but spiritually you are beaten. Straight up, give everything. I'm saying this, brothers, just in case unable to join you this time. You will know that day. Mark it in your calendar. We'll have all our people. The one you can do it at home, you do it at home. You can go somewhere. You're going on top of a mountain. If you live somewhere in nature, you go there. Your black candle, say reparation, or your sweet wine, justice. Straight up justice. Straight up justice. Straight up. We will need our people to charge and supercharge. There will be a specific days that will come. We will supercharge our candle for deliverance for the whole nation worldwide from the four quarters of this earth. Because we have to do it. We cannot wait for the others. They won't do it. They can't do it. They want so-called two-thirds, so-called Christian. They want. It is up to us, brethren. We're not a lot, though. The army of the mighty one is growing. Is growing. But Isaiah 60, verse 22, we may be a small nation, but we are a strong nation. We may be a few, but each man is 1,000. If we can have 300 people doing this, in the spiritual realm, we'll have 300,000 facing an army of 300,000 quote unquote Kryptonian under a yellow sun. You don't want that. Well, if you catch my drift, of course. Facing an army of 300,000 supermen and superwomen under a super yellow sun, you do not want this heat. You don't. That is why we say kids don't play with fire. They play with toys and video game, and they do TikTok video. We don't do this here. Get ready, brothers. This is no joke. This is no joke. A lot of people are they are worried about a certain group of skin folk that are involved in certain lifestyle. They always send those people to attack us, to attack our people. For those of you that are here, we took a vow with a fast probably 6 to 7 months ago. The fast was no engaging. We do not engage with those people or anybody else that attacked us. We are not distracted because magic is energy. Energy is magic. When you get into an argument with someone, there's so much energy. They can tap into the negative energy. Okay. The two-third, the Gentiles, what they do, they tap into the negative energy. They will bring you low and the low frequency and they will beat you in it. You cannot fight them in there. Just like they cannot get in a high frequency, they can fight you when you're a high frequency. That is why Gentiles never make any video response to anything that we've been bringing because the frequency is too high. They can't. The frequency is way too high. That is why they have to do things to bring you low and then they will fight you there and keep you in depression. That is why they have to say and send people saying slick things. Oh, black women is ugly. And then next thing you know, you all fight with this and then you're on a low vibration. Let them challenge one of our message here. In fact, they will swag a jacket. You know who I'm talking about. They will swag a jacket. There are plenty of people they cannot vibrate. They want to vibrate as high as we are doing, and in order for them to vibrate to a higher frequency, they have to repeat what we are saying and make it seems that they are the ones saying it. They'll be all over talking about things that we just said. Mm. Oh, give me a second. Yes. Hmm? Okay. All right. Put it on here. Yes. Now. Oh yes. Oh, this the Mr. Stone is always in the mist. Now, why is that, beloved? Why is it that every time they know you're awake now, you know how to manipulate energy, which is magic? Be aware, be on the lookout before the 24th, okay? Before the 24th, or something, some huge stuff will happen. Don't be distracted. Focus on what you want. Focus on high vibration and saying on a high frequency. And then again, like I said, after the 24th, I will be in somewhat in a hiatus or whatever you want to call it. However, you will still see videos from me. You may not see the live though, but you will see videos, most likely some lesson or some homework or other things, because it is time for us to learn from our people, learn for what the ancient know, physically talk to them, because most of the stuff that we are learning are from books the enemy wrote, things they have perverted. Now we have the opportunity to learn with masters. Not everyone can be a student, and they don't take everyone. Not all of you have the ability to manipulate energy. That is why all Israel, of course, have specific talent, but some of you, you are born gifted. Some of you can manipulate energy very well. Some of you are energy sensitive. You just like, quote unquote, the Holy Spirit, so to speak. A lot of you, you are noticing that the things that you've been doing, especially for the people that are doing the homework, you see the difference. I have brethren that are seeing weird amount of money being dropped in their account, and they don't know what happened, where it coming from. They just give the mighty one glory and praise. They keep it moving. Some of our beloved, they went to courtroom, they get victory. Some of you are going. You have things, use it. Then again, we still have people taking this information. Give me a second. We still have people taking this information and claim it as theirs, and then they go around and try to, or it's still raining, and try to do wickedness with it, and then tell other people that it's coming from them. Now, here are certain things that we are going to do. We're going to tell the nation to be prepared for. It will come a time, most likely, after or before, I would say after the 24th, because this month, it's the month that for you to focus on the energy, because the planets are aligned, and we need to focus on the deliverance. We need to cry out. We need to keep on moving. As you are seeing, brethren, things are getting a lot more worse. Today I was watching in Encino, California, if I'm not mistaken. Some dude went to a hospital, brethren. Okay, I'm not talking about Oklahoma. Okay, I'm talking about California. This dude went to a hospital, and then he had a sword in his hand, so to speak, and he started poking people. He poked four people, and then the people that were there in the waiting room wrestled him, and then they put him in the closet and lock him there until the police arrived. He poked three people to a point that is so bad, one of them, his guts spill all over. Okay, he cut that dude so bad that all his inside entrails were hanging out, which shows you that what's going on out there, what's happening out there, brothers, it's not natural, it is all spiritual. There was a party somewhere in Phoenix, Arizona, or Texas, somewhere in Arizona or Texas. Nine people got hit. There was a funeral of a fellow, a skin folk. He was getting involved with some stuff. He was selling popcorn, and then the cop caught up with him. He ran away, and you know what happened when the skin folk ran away, and the cop put him down. And his funeral, brothers, the brother didn't even reach underground. Today, I'm talking about today, that happened like 10 or 12 hours ago. And his funeral, popcorn flying all over, three family members got hit. That's why the two-third they have to go. That's why the two-third had to go. And his funeral, they don't know what happened. Some, probably another GG homie came in and blasting people. This thing is not stopping, brethren. And Italy. and at the Mount Etna volcano again erupted, burned down the whole island that was like have expensive houses and stuff. A Russian elite have a $300 million yacht caught on fire. I believe in a bay of the UK. Another one have another $300 million yacht says. People are real quiet about what's going on in Ukraine right now. Shh. You know what yesterday was? You know how many days yesterday was? Yesterday or 2 days ago. You know how many days that was? Till before the well, how many days that was for the war in Ukraine? That's right. That's right. 100 days. Those people want you to believe that in 100 days, there's zero Ukrainian. Like, none of them. There's none of them. No more. Everything like doing so well for them. You know how long it's been going on that the gas prices is still high, but it's not. Yeah, we will put sanction on Russia in less than a week and stuff. The economy will crash and stuff like that. It's been 100 days, sir. You know how many burnt bread and sweet wine that happen over there? It is so bad, brethren. I was watching in one of the stuff. At this point, I really don't want to make any video about this because too much of this thing is not good for your psyche. It got so bad, beloved, that they showed you through satellite. This thing is it picked up by the satellite. The makeshift cemetery picked up by the satellite. You know that? The burial ground, it got so big, it picked up by the satellite. A private company, when they look, they saw the miles long of dead bodies, brethren. Miles long of dead bodies. They blur it. Those are not people that they buried yet. They just throw them over there. And then they saw other places. They have like a cemetery, makeshift cemetery, because it's too much. It's too much. And then now you want to come over there and tell me that how bad my community is doing, how bad my people, black people committed suicide at an alarming rate. Whoa, whoa, alarming. A bunch of Christian and cowboys and cowgirls are catching hell out there. Next thing you know, it's our problem. 100 days. You know how many one of you that are gunborn? It's so bad, brothers. You know what happened now over there? The so-called special places that used to taking care of special people, for instance, children that have special needs, they abandon them. They abandon those kids. Some of them, they cannot move. It's part of their handicap. It's part of it. They abandoned them, and the facility where they were, they just leave them there. They fled. Beloved, I'm watching this thing got so bad that some of them fled to India. excuse me, some of them fled to India, and the so-called East Indian over there are not taking this too well, especially with the women over there. They are not taking it too well with the women. You know, the so-called East Indian over there, there is a rape culture. It's not, it's normal to them. In the middle of the day, you can see a man just grab a woman, and then 500, 600 men rape that woman until that woman die. It happened, okay? It happened. They do that all the time in India. You know, especially if they see a woman that is don't have any men, a bunch of dudes go over there, they just grab you in the middle of a bus, and then they, nothing will happen to them. They will do this. It happened all the time. And then they are the one that calling out people, "Oh, super predator, you the super predator out there, they're always super predator and things like that." Yeah, yeah, it's happened. There, it's Brethren. When I'm watching this, I'm like, wait a minute. I can't bring this to the nation because we are in a high vibration. Although, beloved, it's happening to the enemy, but remember, we are suffering from post traumatic stress disorder, or so to speak, or post slavery disorder. There are certain things that can trigger us. There are certain things that are better left alone. There are certain things that are better left unknown. Our people, instead of our brethren, to bring these things out there and let the people know, wait a minute, wait, hang on. What's going on with those people out there, with those so-called the poisoners, so to speak, 83? Something must have happened to them, or something is happening to them. Why there's so many burnt bread and sweet wine, and then they are not talking about this? You see, no one say anything about Hesh over there. Hesh is very quiet in the media. Nobody say anything about Hesh. Nobody say, wait a minute, but there's a war going on with Haitian, or what's going on? There is a massive reinfection. People that are friends with Jabba Jah and Jabba the Hutt. Of course, the $5 challenge week 13, $5 challenge week 13, put 65 $65 down. I don't know what I did with my pen. I had it here. I'll put it somewhere. $5 challenge, 65. If you're on the $5 challenge, we're gonna need everything. All of it. Every single penny. It's gonna be a shakedown. This year is going to be a shakedown. So we're gonna need all of it because there are so much stuff that we are doing and we're going to need it. Now, beloved, it's so bad over there in Haitian and India, brothers. For those of you who saw the video, the heat wave, it's so bad that birds are falling off the sky because the heat is too much. Over there in the East Coast, Nevada, I mean the West Coast, Nevada, California, Colorado, there's that drought. That drought is so bad. What's going on out there? The drought is so bad out there, brothers, that they predicted, those people like to, we predicted, they predicted another year like that, the thing will go down. There won't be any more electricity that can be harnessed from the dam. Another year like this, that's set for Las Vegas. They can't furnish. You're gonna have to find an alternative solar panel. Like they like to brag about. They're gonna have to call Elon Musk to come save them. Just like in 2021 they were supposed to colonize Mars, but, yeah. It's amazing that the people are not seeing what the Mosai is doing here. There is no water, of course, beloved sister Lily. No baby formula. Okay. If you go to the hospital, you get shot, you get stabbed, and then the Mosai is sending a signal out there. He's sending a signal. Like, what's going on? You can't send your children to school because, well, you can't go to the supermarket and buy something because something happened. You can't go to the funeral and buried your loved one because two-thirds are in the mist. You can't go to a party because scumbags always there throwing popcorn. What do you do? Well, there's a message there, but what is it? Let me see. Market, food, school, hospital, the cemetery, entertainment. Huh. Hmm. I wonder why. I wonder why the mighty one shot off the maternity ward and take away the baby's formula. What is it? See, the most I want you to feed your baby, our children, the natural breast milk. He wants you to keep them home. He wants you to get your own food, your own supply, your own stuff from your own people. He wants you to use natural medicine instead of going to the hospital. Not I'm discouraging people to go to the hospital. That's not my business. That is why we are learning so much about health stuff, how to cure targeted things and stuff, because at one point the hospital will be ongoingable. Is that what that is? Is that a reward? You can't go there. It is either there's nobody there or is there somebody you get shot. Yet those people sit right there in your face and laugh and telling you, "Oh, I can't wait to retire." Man, things are so good right now. The housing market is booming. Yo, you got like American Airline brothers. American Airline grounded 100 plane because they do not have enough pilots to quote unquote, for a lack of a better word, flying the planes or driving them. I don't know if you're a pilot can drive a plane or stuff. They grounded 100 plane brothers. And then people are like, oh man, the things are going so well out there, man. Hey, that monkeypox, we're not going to bring this here. But wow, like there is a resurgence of reinfected people that are fully friend with Jabba Jah and Jabba the Hutt. They got reinfected, beloved. You know what happened now? A lot of people, they really don't want to say that they're under judgment. They keep saying, but you have to understand all those people that the stuff happened to, they were jabbed up, man. They were friend with Jabba Jah and Jabba the Hunt, man. I mean, like, this thing is making people crazy. We told you ever since pre 2020, 2019, we told you the ley line switch, therefore, it's called energy, signal, and frequency. Your brain, it tapped on a different frequency. Your body have like a shield around it. Once the shield is broken, any demon can get in. Has nothing to do with it's the snake venom, big Levi, man. Ever since this snake venom stuff, this thing is going all over. Nah, man, nah. It's all about it's the most high God Almighty's judgment, and you're going to pay. That's what that is. You got hundreds of flights canceled. Brothers, sisters, I might go a little bit further, but I can't wait to see those people holidays, man. I can't wait to see those people Christmas. Do you remember, brothers, last Christmas, how many houses that caught in fire because of the evergreen holy tree? Do you know how many people that were no more in those Christmas shooting? They had the worst Thanksgiving, brethren. They had the deadliest Thanksgiving. Anybody remember the videos? It would be a crime if I don't make videos during these holidays. You folks remember how many people that died, man? They call this the worst Halloween, brothers. There's so many people perishing during that Halloween. They said this is like the true Halloween, the worst. Every single house is that there's a group of girls. They were having a party. They invited a few friends, and then there's a bunch of group of people that passing by, and then they saw the party. They are not even. This is so rude, man. This is so rude. They just get out, and then they get in there, and then they start partying. And then when the girls come out, they're like, "Who are you people?" They're like, "Hey, man, we just got a party here, man. We chill. What's up with you? Gang, nigga. They get the hell out of my house." Say, "Oh, hell no." Popcorn all over. Brothers, you see what happened in New York, man? Two-thirds going in party. That was during the whole holiday things. A lot of them got blasted. Literally, there was a picture we post in the video. A girl that was no more. Literally next to a picture, there's the number 2-3, two-third. I haven't seen Stranger Things. If they are using Wizard, of course they are copying. I stopped watching at season 2, and it's becoming like I'm like, what the hell they are doing with this thing? They are forcing it, and I'm like, I don't want to watch it. Brethren, there's so much during this time, man. So much happening. There was a group of so-called Guatemalan. They were having a party. They posted on. They were having a party. They posted on Facebook. Next thing you know, a rival gang came in. Two rival gang came. They all like just kid doing sweet little stuff and things like that. They post the invitation on Facebook. I don't know if you ever heard in the radio, I don't know, Hot 95 went one and somebody, hey, it's my birthday and stuff. You're invited at the club as this and that. I don't know, something like that happened. They posted, and then two rival gangs show up, and then they start blasting at each other. A bunch of people perish. I can't wait to see your holiday season, man. How long we are into holiday season? Into November? 5 months? Is that what that is? 7? Is that the holiday season begin in October? October, right? 6 months? I'm not quite sure, but whatever it is. Beloved, that thing is so bad. And when I sit there, brothers, and I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. How they are not getting this? How they are not getting this? Last Memorial Day, I believe, no, 2 years ago. Well, yes, last Memorial Day when Trump. Hang on. This is Biden first year or second year? This is his second year, right? I'm not too good with politics because I believe that was 2 years ago. Second, is that what that is? Almost second. Last year, a bunch of Trump 2 years ago, a bunch of Trump voters get into a bunch of boats. They went to a lake, boat caught on fire, some boats sunk, another dude run into another boat and fly and hit his head, he died in impact. It was so much. Beloved, forgive me, I can bring so much news. It's just so much is happening. You're like, oh man, what is going on here? There's so much. I'm like, what happened here, brother? Last year, doing I think I'm doing like a one just report from last year. Last year, during Christmas, over there, right there in South Beach, a former preacher, a young preacher, he was 19 or 21 years old. He sit there, brothers, having dinner with his family. He had a new baby born. He was sitting there. A two-third just walk up to him. A tutor just walk up to you and say, hey, the guy turned, and then that's it. The guy turned what he saw his whole life flashing before him. That's the only thing he saw. The tutor put him down. Like he just walk up to him and say, "Hey," and the guy turned around, he blasts him. So much is happening. You see how they took the whole Buffalo thing and make it a whole sensation? Yet when the pancake happened in Surfside, Miami, they didn't do anything with it. It wasn't sensationalized. People didn't say, well, 97 or 99. 97 people didn't make it. And most importantly, only a black woman made it out alive. They didn't get, they gave her no shine. Only one woman came out alive. They didn't say anything about. They make it. They sound like, hey, it's an accident. I think that happened in Chicago and Brooklyn. They would have make it. Our people would be all over it online. Look, man, you got to understand. They will have come up and do homework and say, hey, man, there was a dude's thing there. He was a black man that was invented this thing over there. He died. They literally still nobody say anything about that. They keep it quiet. They keep it very quiet. Nobody say anything. Which one of you, again, I'm going to ask this, which one of you heard something about the Colorado fire? Which one of you heard about the 12 tribe fire? Anybody heard anything? Investigation? How many people, how many lives that were lost? How many houses? Huh? I haven't. At least you're familiar with this. You see, they keep this very quiet. You don't. They hide the destruction. But when it comes to things that happen to us, they're gonna hustle this thing in the news. Keep your vibration low. You see, that thing that happened in so-called Buffalo, they could have hide it so from you. You would have never known about it. Anybody heard about like Laguna Niguel? Anybody hear about Laguna Niguel? All those millionaires, billionaires' houses burned down. Anybody hear FEMA was over there? Red Cross giving them money. Did you see their faces and talking about how bad they have it? Did you see their faces saying? Did you see any statistics say, "Oh well, Laguna Niguel, they are like 6% black and then below the poverty level and criminal history, unemployment and stuff like that." Or FEMA is there to help them. Did you see faces of our people taking food, taking blankets, and then white folks are saying, "Hey, we here to help you. He's a little bag of food. Here's some candy. Here's some cookie." You didn't hear anything. When it comes to them, nothing. Anybody remember the 55, $75 million houses that burned in Lake Tahoe? Anybody heard of something like that? We showed you the 55 million, $75 million houses burned with wine cellar and the mission basement. Anybody saw those people in the TV talking about like the or the hard knock life, man? Like, yo, I've been there, man. My dad died in prison. My mom birthed me in prison. I was addicted to crack and all that. It's those people, they're hardcore addicts over there. None. You heard none. Zero. Nada. You heard nothing. Nobody's saying anything. Anybody hear about that fellow last year that went to this Asian massage parlor for a little relief, so to speak, a little stress relief? Where's my slide whistle? I think I'll put that thing out there. That guy went for a stress relief massage in Georgia. What was the city that he gave again? Buckhead? Is that what that is? He went to Georgia and Buckhead. Anybody hear about this dude? What happened to him? Was it convicted? Any update? How about that stuff they were attacking Asian American, racism against Asian? We need to draw Asian bill. People are hating Asian. But a little Asian woman got beat on the train. A little Asian man lost all his stuff. You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything. You see, even when it comes to negative stuff, we are always the drive forces behind all attention. Anybody remember that supermarket over there in Boulder, Colorado? Remember that dude? He went to Boulder, Colorado, and popped a bunch of people. What happened to this guy? Anybody remember that? Anybody remember that fellow in Colorado? He went in there and jiffy popped the whole place. You see, it was all of them. Nobody say anything. They didn't bring Al Sharpton there. They didn't bring Jesse Jackson, Ben Crumbs, and all the other scumbag and talk about, hey, they need to treat us this. Hmm? Anybody remember those East Indian that was at that company, that FedEx company or stuff? Have you ever heard of them? Anybody remember that fellow, that white dude that was working in a train station, a train company? He blasted all those people in California. He went to work. There's a sister that says like 3 to 6 miles from this place. He blasted everyone in there. No one say anything. Buffalo? Oh man. Oh, they're going to play Buffalo Soldier, Bob Marley, put everybody and then keep you on a low frequency. Beloved, tell you the truth. I am not telling all people to be insensitive and being indifferent to what's happening, even if it's a skin folk. Because we are the so-called epitome, is that what that is, of humanity. We are behind all forces, of course. If they need you, if they need your attention to drive stories, if they need you to make the world go around, now therefore you know how to manipulate the energy, which is magic, so to speak, or you know how to manipulate it magic, which is energy. Now they are copying you more than ever. You are the life forces of those people. If you take your life out of theirs, it's only death for them. The reason now you don't see our people, you don't see those scumbag stuff they are doing out there. Johnny Depp and that $12 million. You don't hear our people focus on that because we have bigger fish to fry. Oh, I'm about to leave you folks. We are the driving forces behind all attention. You got tornadoes that ravaging places, bunch of people losing their house, a lot of people die. You got homelesses all over the place. They won't put those things in the news because they are not the driving forces behind attention. It didn't happen to you nor to me. What's going on with you? You're not in there. Did you know they caught another dude, a so-called police officer or some kind of law enforcement fellow, by the Capitol with a Dodge Challenger loaded with weapon and fake ID? Did you know that? Anybody know about that? Yeah. Yesterday, or I believe yesterday or today, they got that dude. Yeah, our sister live over there. Yes, another dude with a bunch of weapon and stuff ready to breaking into the Capitol. You see, things like that, they won't bring it in the news. It's not good publicity. It is not good. You are the driving forces. Wait, something happen in the hood. They will again before the 24th. When we're about to do this, something will happen to some people, some skin folks, some of our brethren, and then they'll say, "Oh man, this need to be changed, man. We need to vote better. We need to ask. We need to demand the people that pay those guys to do this. We need to ask them to stop. The people that make millions doing their news session because they know more people will watch this. The people that make millions, we need them to tell them, hey, stop using this. Stop doing this to make millions. And the next thing you know, the energy will come. Poof, it's gone. No, we're going to call this energy. We're going to use it for the betterment of ourselves and our people. I was in prayer last night. In conclusion, to let you guys go, I was in prayer last night, and well, no, this morning, 10 a.m., whatever it was, before the 10th hour. So I sat upon my bed. I started to talk and meditate, and I asked the Mighty One, I say, regarding the punishment of the enemy. I was meditating upon the Black George, so to speak. And I say, wouldn't it make sense that every so-called Saturday, Saturn, which is the day of the Black George, the great Black George, for our brethren to get the black candles and ask for justice for everything that happened to them, their ancestors, individually and collectively. Wouldn't it make sense? Then I realized that those things require a lot of energy, brothers. It requires a lot of energy. That is why when we are doing those things, we are doing it with energy. We are doing it by drawing to the energy of the full moon, the energy of the June 26th, June 24th. We are doing it with the CMEs. It requires a lot of energy. However, this month we have five planetary alignment, a lot of retrograde and conjunction. Yay, we can do this. Justice, man, must be done. Vengeance must be done. Must be. Now, again, I do not want to overburden people and stuff. Again, like I said, we will stay here and stuff. So, before we close, which one of you have at least 90% of what you need to begin your spiritual cleansing, your cleansing core, your core cleansing on this 24th? Do you have your 777 of everything that you need? You got your little pennies there? Do you have your seven cooks there? Do you have your booze there? Do you have I have my new booze over there? Did I take it? It's here. Did it? Is it here? No, I think I took it. Except for the parsley, some of you, yeah, just except for the parsley. I would say if you live very far in a remote place, you might want to order your parsley and freeze it in your freezer, so to speak, until the day, or drive somewhere very far, take a trip, go get it and freeze it. I would say get everything there yet, man. The only thing that you probably will need in the next few days before it needs will be the parsley, but you need to get everything. Again, like I said, this Friday the 10th, Friday the 10th. If I don't, if the people that the return, if the people don't straight up, I will just send the last 10 tabak that I have left. Just send it to you at your own risk. Just send it, and you receive it before the. I will advise you to do it the next day shipping. I'll advise you to do that because if especially if you live in California, it will be an issue. With some brethren live in California, it took them 3 weeks to get this thing. So at least get all of that. You know, just need this. Or make sure you open your tablet. Make sure it's seven. If you got six, separate it. Take a little bit of what it is and put it in another thing. Make it seven because when you're putting it, you have to count it. You have to count it by mouth. Just like when you're dropping the penny, you have to drop it one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and then you have to raise it and say, "I bought this. I owe no one." No, one large bottle of Coke is not okay. It has to be seven Coke. It's you have to do it the way it is seven, not one large bottle. It has to be seven. You have to count it when you're putting it. One bottle, seven. I mean, seven bottle of Coke should be like at least $7. Is that what that is? A case of Coke. I don't know how much Coke costs out there. I'm talking about the beverage, okay? Beverage. I'm talking about the drinking beverage, okay? Not talking about the price of the yay, but the beverage. I'm not telling you to go buy seven baggies of hard, or in that case soft, but seven cokes. The beverage. That is all. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. People, you have to tell them. You have to tell them the actual Coke. The actual seven liquid Coca Cola. You know what? I'm Coca Cola. I'll say the cola. Seven colas. Thank you, sir. Thank you, beloved sister Josie A for the Coca Cola. That's what it is. Please don't go behind your hardware, your Home Depot or your Walmart and met with this dude and buy seven baggies and then put it in there and take a bath with this thing. Don't be doing this, and the next thing you know, you're so full of certain energy running around saying, "Big Levi, I feel great. Where was this bath? I feel good." But I'm coming down a little. It's just, I don't know if you spot me on 50, man. Spot me, Big Levi. I mean, this thing was so good 10 minutes ago. But oh, Big Levi, my husband, is on the floor with like some type of white foam come out of his mouth because somehow he put seven bag. No, sir, no, none of this nonsense. Seven Coca Cola, sir. I would advise you to get the one that are in a glass bottle, so you can buy them individually, I believe, or the one in and stuff. Don't freebase anything out there, okay? I'm not telling you taking the parsley water and freebase it, and then freebase thing over there and take a shower with this. That has nothing to do with this. Our people, we gotta tell them, and no one large bottle, seven. It has to be seven. That is all. People, man. You gotta tell them like, don't do this, Hish, man. Don't go. It's Coca Cola. Do not tell me, Big if I got seven Pepsi. Is that good? What about seven purple stuff? I love purple stuff. I put seven bags of Kool-Aid in there. It tastes better, Big Leaf. I feel a hell of a lot better because I'm allergic to Coke. That's on you, sir. Now, you should, let me see. Uh Big Levi, do you have Zelle or Cash App? Anything that you need, beloved, it's in the description of all our videos. Scroll all the way down. I don't like to say anything online right there because people and stuff. But yes, we do have everything that you need. Not necessarily for you to do anything, but every information that you're looking for, you can find it on our website, biglevi.com, and also in the description of this video that you're watching. Scroll all the way to the bottom, you will find anything. We just tell the people if you are sending anything related to money order or check, Don't put Big Levi. That's not my name. I almost get arrested at the bank showing up with a bunch of freaking check and money order with the name Big Levi on it. And when they check my ID, it's something else. So now I'm gonna have to open a business account with the name of Big Levi on it so I can cash those things. So it's because like the lady that was in there is she saw everything is well. She said, "Oh, you can't do this. I mean, you're not going to jail today, but if you come back here again pretending to be that Big Levi guy when your name doesn't match it, we're gonna have to call the SWAT team for you." So anything that you need right now, it's in the description. So just be careful. If you need my real name, you want to write something, and you might want to call me, or you just leave it blank, okay? But it's not necessary. I do not like talking about when it comes to finances online. I don't like because some people are there for that. I knew you were going to ask for money. Can you imagine if I did get arrested and my photos profile were all over online? People say, "Yeah, I knew he was stealing people money out there, and then pretending to be that Big Levi guy that he said he is, well, which isn't true. He's not. You know how many scumbag that are here in the mist waiting for something like that to happen? Can you imagine this? I mean, usually I used to, when people do this, I used to take a picture of the check or whatever, and then the bank don't ask me anything. But lately they've been returning them, and then they've been putting up a pin in my account like, who's this Big Levi fellow you keep impersonating? What? It's not. It's me, but I try to tell our people, but our people, it's gonna be a fight. If I come and talk to them, they're gonna wrap a noose on my neck, and next thing you know, I'm gonna fight for my life. But anyway, so to all of you out there, you should have at least all your stuff there. And do you guys already eyeing your clothes, your all clothes, your old clothes you're going to take the bath with? Let me make this very clear. Let me clarify this and make this very clear. All right, do not stand in your backyard butt naked taking the shower or bath. I repeat, some of you may be at work. You figured out, wait a minute, I'm on my break, and my break begin at 7, about 12. Let me quickly go in the back of my job or in the bathroom of the job and do this right quick. Don't do this, brethren. You must, it is required, it is mandatory that you have an old clothes on you. Because it's some you see your clothes, it has substance in it. Okay, you want to go ahead and do it all over your body and your clothes mainly. For those of you that have your own place, you can dig your hole now before anything happen, pre-dig your hole, and for those of you that are going to throw the trash away, eyeball a place, do your research, go somewhere you see there's a dumpster, or at your work dumpster, and throw the clothes over there, or bury the clothes. And then for those of you that stay by the sea, by the beach, it would be really good to go over there and tell the sea, "Hey, I give you all my issue and stuff, throw it and let it take it." And just do that, okay? All right. All close, brethren. So make sure you got I want my people to get this right. Make sure you get some old stuff prepared. There's some old clothes you don't wear anymore. You make sure you have it. All right. Make sure you get them here. For the women out there, don't wash your oven with this because it's going to burn like hell. Don't be calling Big Levi and saying there's a fire down there. Actually, I'm propelling towards the sun right now. I'm about to land on the moon, Big Levi, because you told us to like wash that thing, and then now the burning sensation is non-stop and stuff like that. I have more heat come out of this thing than normal than usual. It is your fault. Now I'm sitting on a bucket of ice right now because of you, Big Levi. Please don't do this. You too, man. Don't be washing your third leg with this thing. And then next thing you know, the wife calling me and seeing you humping the refrigerator or the fridge or the freezer. Don't be doing none of this nonsense. This thing is supposed to be on your clothes, on your skin. You say your prayer, you say well, and then you're done. Don't take a little bit, brother Big Leaf. I mean, I had to brush my teeth, man. I take some of this thing, I brush my teeth with it, and then now I'm spitting blood, and then there's so much fire and heat come out of my mouth. Hey, yo, Nigo, don't call me, man. I will hang up on you, man. Yeah, both you men and women, don't be using. I'm dead serious. You know our people, man. Our people always do something that's simple. Is they always take it to do something weird with it, dude. Why would you brush your teeth with the tobacco, man? Did you see the color of it? Why would you want the color of your teeth, sir, to be this color? Why would you want that? Like, what is it with you? What is that? What that is? Why would you just take this and then put a little on your brush and then brush your teeth? Oh, big if I thought like just like the a baking soda is white. I used to use baking soda to brush my teeth. I figured out if I do this, I will get stronger teeth. Or just like I use it on my third leg, I figured out I will get a stronger third leg. Now you're in the hospital, the doctor come up with you, the butcher, and I say I'm gonna have to chop this thing off. The damage is too much. And then now you're gonna come and blame me, say, Big, you should have tell me not to put this thing in there. Don't do this nonsense, man. But anyway, beloved, let me leave you over there. Let me put this over here. Leaving you folks over here, okay? Use this wisely, all right? I want all my people to have this thing prepared, before, people, they always forget about something, something that is most importantly. Somebody called me on the June 25th. Big Levi, when is the bath again? Can you tell me the date? Are you telling me that don't be calling me in Christmas, say Big Levi? So we're ready for the bath, right? The core cleansing. You say the December 24th, right? Our people. That's our people, friend. Yeah. Mom? Babe, are you cooking? Who's cooking out there? Ah, good. Go in peace, beloved. Go in peace. Yeah, you know our people, man. It's always something with all people, man. The most basic thing, brothers. Basic. You know what? Let me give her one last thing. Okay, all right. Before which one of you now listen closely before I go, which one of you have not done nor completed the boiling pot? Which one of you have not done it or even completed it? Which one of you? I have not done it or completed it. My hair look terrible. Have not. If you have not done it nor completed. Okay. Have not. Okay, have not. Okay, I will advise you to get started on that. Don't mess it up, man. Don't skip days, man. Everything good, Trudy?
Is the lady on there who gave us the cookies?
No, she's not on there. I'll tell them thank you for the cookie. I already text her. Yeah, we leave her a message.
Okay.
She's not, but she will watch it.
Okay.
Thank you for the cookie. The wife loved it. She fought me on that. We were fighting for the cookie. I only like eat three of it. She almost hanged me in the house for that damn cookie, man. So I shouldn't show it to her, but in the letter, the sister specified that I shared with the family. So there's a problem. Yeah, the wife has a huge sweet problem, with the whole diabetes and stuff like that. It become a problem here. So I barely escaped with my life. So I'm here now, and she wanted to thank the yeah, man. When it comes to sweet in the house, dog, watch yourself. Watch yourself. In the middle of the night, the fridge door keep open and close. People even have their own private little candy shop in their room. I don't do sweet that much because I don't. I mean, come on, man. Dude, you're like over 350 pounds now. You're drinking and smoking, and then you add sweet in it. Sure, you're asking for trouble. So, yeah, sweet is a Sugar is a hell of a problem in this house. That is why I don't like when my cousins, a female cousin, come and visiting. Oh Lord forbid, then they come with their sisters that stay for 4 or 5 days with them. It's hell in this house. Not only hell for this of the sweet, and then I keep running off toilet paper. Even if I bought a big bag of, like a big box, I got like 6, 7 female cousins coming in for vacation. My sister coming from Paris, and then all of them coming here. I might as well go ahead and then rent a place like in a hotel. It's a nightmare here. Ice cream cannot stay here. When they're running on their monthly stuff, so it's a huge issue here. It's a problem in this home. The only person that don't do sweet like this is my mother, but it's a nightmare, man. I pray about it. That's why I don't like when my cousin come here and spending the time, because summer is here. They're going to come. Because you're gonna come and spend a whole hell no. You come here, this man, sure, I'll either move to Mexico or go somewhere in an island, just like that fellow. You guys watch that movie? Castaway, like Tom Hanks. I'll be Tom Hanks on an island with a freaking baseball, a football, a volleyball. I will name it Wilson and spend my time over there. And then when you women left, and I'll come back because it's a nightmare here. I'm gonna have to drive you guys all over the place, mostly to get sweets. And then that ice cream store. Oh, that guy's that. I don't even know this fellow. Whenever I come there, that guy's like my best friend. Like, hey man, where's your wife and the kids you used to bring here and stuff? That ice cream store, the ice cream truck. When this guy's passing by, he just parked right by my house. Crank up the volume. I'm like, come on, man. Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. It's a whole freaking neighborhood. You could have just go anywhere and do this, but you do this here. Next thing you know, somebody ram a freaking battering ram in my door, drag me out of my bed, and make me buy them ice cream. So, it's a lot, man. It's just like a lot. But what can I do with it? Like, there's nothing I can do. I just the sooner I get away from it, the better. Because the sooner I try to somewhat, play it down, or like, oh, we'll go later and stuff like that, and then more aggravated that is gonna be. So, it's a problem with this family, and we are working on this. Thank you for your kind prayers, beloved. I will leave you with peace. I say fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever. Selah, so be it. Oh. There you go.